Inalita, aka Mahadi, not Mahali, the girl that calls 4 countries home. I am back sitting on my bed. As you can see, oh guys, I have missed you. So I was not ready to come on camera, but as soon as I started speaking, I felt happy. I have videos that I'm uploading and they need a bit of a background. I think I'll just start with, I'll go back a bit. Start with when I left. And yeah, probably this will be some sort of story time. Yeah, now that I feel like doing a story time, let me do a story time summary, and then I'll post video, another separate video, depending on how long this is, another separate video with clips. Or let me say, I will do the, I may or may not do the intro videos for each of the clips that I'm gonna put. But I think, yeah, I need to clear my phone, but also I want to share with you everything. But I feel like they all need some sort of intro video before, just so I explain what's going on. But essentially, I went home, as you guys have seen on the videos. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling, whew. I'll send you a video. I have a sister friend. God bless you, my sister. God bless you. She contacted all her contacts, people that she trusts, to ask them to contribute towards me going home. I was desperate to go home. I was on the edge. I was not okay. And I needed to go home today. And God works in mysterious ways, because I got enough money to buy a ticket and to hire a car. I didn't end up hiring a car though, but I spent so much on Taxify. Story for another day. So basically, before she did that, I had already received $450, 250 pounds. How much did it make? 250 pounds and $100, and then $300. Different people. One of them, she watched my video, the video about being on, mental health, and she just put money in my account. The other one, I told her how I'm feeling. She sent me money. The other one, I told him how I was feeling. He sent money. Like, I didn't ask anyone for money. And then my sister as well, when I told her, my sister friend, I don't know if she's happy for me to mention her name. When I told her how I was feeling, she felt in her spirit that I need to go home. So she organized, she asked her friends, her contacts, some are also my friends, some I don't know. There was quite a lot of anonymouses. It just touched my heart so much. So many anonymouses. One of the anonymous had contributed 500. Anywho, I went home. I was so happy. I was crying on the way there. So happy I have this opportunity. Like, I wasn't feeling like watching any movie. So I just watched Mercy. Zichinuo. And the song Jesus You Love Me Too Much was just... And right now, being back, I'm watching Chinedum. What's the other one? Like, these are songs that I'm listening to, like the repeat. Guys, it was such a beautiful trip home. And I was just waiting to land and just let it all out. I fantasized about how we will be with my sister. I paid for Wi-Fi. Just like paid $10 for the whole trip. You can do anything except for you can't make phone calls though. But so I was chatting to people on the way there. Like I was nervous about seeing my sister. I was thinking we're gonna hug and break down, and I got there to find someone who's so unwell. She was getting bathed. Her friend and my sister friend, Lebu, had just bathed her. You can imagine how I felt. Here I am, I'm coming with all my problems. I'm going to my family to lay down my problems. I can't wait to go get taken care of. To just go, my sister's place is one place that I'm happiest because I'm free. Then there are no rules, there are no restrictions, there's no judgment, I'm not saying I'm judged anywhere else. But I just get there and I just be. I had my plans. I'll go see my friend on this day and that one, this day, that one, this day, when my sister is at work because she's not on leave. I get there. I had to switch very quickly. Very, very quickly. I had to switch from holiday mode to action mode. I had to become a nurse. And everything else she needed. Yo. So basically, this was the most stressful, the heaviest holiday I've ever had. Like the heaviest outside my own problems. Even when my son was dying, it wasn't this heavy because I didn't think he would die. But my sister was so unwell. She was dying. Hi, guys. Yo. She's better now, but long way to go. Like she's not out of the woods. She's not completely out of the woods. But I got to enjoy her. She got to be better enough for us to chat silly, girly things. I enjoyed my mother. I'll add the videos of. Yeah, I think each video will need an intro. But in a nutshell, I enjoyed my brother. We were all on duty. I have to say big thank you to my sister-in-law who allowed my brother to come. Guys, maybe I need to get permission from my sister to hear if I can actually tell the story. I guess I can tell my side of the story without talking about her per se. But my mother didn't want to come to Joburg. She didn't think it's serious. Because even for me, my sister told me she's unwell. She told me she's tired. Like, you couldn't get it until you see her. Even her friends that she told she's unwell, they didn't come to see her until I was there. And I took videos. Until people come to see her, that's when you see how she is. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. You don't hear it. When someone says, I'm tired, you don't hear it. My brother brought my mom, because my mom was with them. And it helped so much because now my mother, she loves being in the kitchen. I don't like being in the kitchen. I go there because it's my duty. Now when you have someone who's ill, you actually have to be in the kitchen to make sure things are happening. And then, I was looking after her, bathing her and all that, all those things. Before we came, the children were helping her with that. Before I came, so I had to be doing lots of things. And once mom was there, of course, it helped. It really helped. Even though now she went worse, she became worse when they arrived. It's like I don't know, her spirit was like, okay, that's fine. And she was ready to die, after she had seen us. But we thank God for not letting that happen. We thank God for not letting that happen. I'm grateful for the times I've spent with my family, although it wasn't nice. We were not celebrating anything. But I'm grateful for that. I spent time with my nieces, nephews. We went to the rurals in Lesotho. That's where I managed to shoot. I didn't get to go to where I lived, where my grandparents lived. But it's sort of similar. It's similar. So I have videos of that. That's what I'll be posting. Just to give context, we have a cousin who died, sadly. And so we went to see the family. So I will post that. I probably won't do an intro for that because that's all there is with the intro. I got to talk to the doctors and nurses who looked after my dad. So I think that needs its own story time. I saw my friends. The videos that I've uploaded were done later on, but they were ready to go. And the one we did with my friend about kissing each other, it was so funny. Like, I had to upload it. I uploaded it immediately. I didn't edit anything, because I had been so quiet. And my previous video, the last video, had been of me crying and being sad. So I wanted to upload something that's, that would lift people's spirits up. And I knew people were worried about me, so I uploaded that. Mom and I went to, once my sister was in hospital, they told us she's not allowed visitors. She's in there for 10 days, and we took that opportunity to go to Lesotho. At the border gate, we were returned back because we didn't have our COVID tests. So it was another trip. We went to Bloemfontein. Yeah, I don't know if that needs a story time, but Mom and I had such a beautiful trip. Even though we were arguing the whole way, we were fighting, like, yeah, Mom, this, you do this. But it was such a beautiful bonding. It was our way of, we stayed in Kronstadt. It is this nice B&B, which I hadn't even booked. I booked it on the way. I was thinking this is part of, part of the experience. And then we went to Vicksburg, only to find that the COVID testing places are closed because Mom had said we test at the border. It turned out, no, they only test people coming from Lesotho at the border. If you're coming out of South Africa, you have to come with your test. They tell us it's $700. Okay, I feel like this needs its own story time. But 700 rands. They say these things get sent to Bethlehem. That's another town. And then it gets sent to Bloemfontein. They said, well, if you guys had a car, you could just go to Bloemfontein, because then in Bloemfontein, you do it the same day. We're like, what? Mom, shall we go to Bloemfontein? We went to Bloemfontein. On the way there, we called to try and get the accommodation and, connections. And we slept at the church's offices. They have our church, Adventist Church Union office. They have accommodation as well. We got the one room that was left. It was just a beautiful time with my mother. During the day while we were waiting for our results, we went into the bank. I helped her do her things that she needed to do. She fixed her medical aid. She actually needed to come to that office to fix her medical aid. Was still in my dad's name. So we got to sort things out, and it was just a nice chilled time. And we went to Lesotho. We managed to go in and Yeah, just being at home without dad. And even when we left, I had to go into the room and just cry. By the time we left, my nieces were there. My brother came. He had a meeting. That's what you see on the vlog about See My Primary School. Even the vlog about Maseru mini vlog. I mentioned that I was picking my brother up. He was there on business. So we had met in Joburg, and then he went back. He came, he brought mom, and he left mom's car. And he went on the bus to back home. I had to take a 8 p.m. bus in the city, Park Station. I drove in the city. The nerves. I was shaky. Yo, Joburg, CBD. Anywho, so now we met again in Lesotho. She brought the girls. They're so beautiful. So I didn't want the girls to see me crying. I was crying so much. I felt like I'm leaving my dad behind. I went to see his grave once, and I couldn't even, as we were going, maybe it's God, as we were going, we got a visitor. So I didn't get my own. I wanted to go to his grave alone. My mother didn't want me alone. So she was coming with me. And then someone else arrived. So I couldn't go alone. So I had planned to go alone, but there was never time. I didn't get time to go back. And now it was time to leave. I was so sad. I feel like I haven't done what I wanted to do, None of what I wanted to do happened in this trip. But I feel like I believe everything that I needed to do, I did. I needed to be home. I needed to be home. Not for me, but for my family. I needed to be home. Yeah. And went back to Joburg, and my sister got discharged. We thought she would come with us because I took her. I'll tell you, I need to do a story time. I need to put it on there. Took her to the passport office, pushing her on the pushchair, on the wheelchair. So I was like, we have to get you a passport. You have to go to Lesotho. Anywho, so I was in Joburg for the remainder of my time. I was home for 4 weeks. I was in Joburg for 3 weeks. That was not the plan. But I spend a lot of time with my family, which is a good thing. It's a positive thing. I noticed actually we don't spend time with each other. And I loved that we did. I loved that I spent time with my nephews and nieces. And I was so sad. Like when I dropped my brother off at the airport, the second time when he went home with the kids, oh my goodness, I wanted to cry. Like I even when I left now, I couldn't even look at my nephews and niece in the face. Like, I was so sad. I've never been that sad to leave my family coming here, or when we were in England. Like, it always felt like I'll come back. I was sad to leave my parents, but you sort of have to think in yourself, I was in boarding school since 11. And it's always sad to leave. But it was the first time now coming here, I was the exact same way I was when I started boarding school. My mother was reminding me, this is exactly how you would be. You would be so angry at everyone. You'd be before you leave. This was the first time I was that sad to leave my family behind. I was so sad. I didn't want to come back. I wish there was a way for my children to come to me, or to just tell their dad, can you just live with the kids? I'll see you in 2 years. I didn't want to come at all. But yeah, I'm here and it was so good to see my kids. Once I was here, I actually love this country. I arrived and I missed my plane, my connecting plane from Adelaide to Perth. Yo, I have lots of story times. I have content. I need to write these things down. Yeah, that's the summary. And I'm here, and I've been super jet lagged. I've been struggling to sleep before 3 a.m. I'm feeling less and less stressed, I think, because I prayed for the first time this morning. I prayed after not praying for so long. Just one sentence is, I didn't understand why, Lord, why do we have to go through this as a family? And I've just prayed about things and cried, and I feel lighter. And may the Lord help me to keep praying, because prayer is for me, really, not for Him. Because I need to be strong. I feel extremely weak. I don't feel okay. But I feel like I will be, I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling positive. It's heavy. Right now, life is very, very hard and very heavy. But God is alive. So, yeah, look out for the videos. I'm going to upload the video. Just before we left, the neighbor set his house on fire. So I was packing. I had my things down here. We had to run out. So I think I'll have to do a story time for that as well. And I left the house. The firefighters were inside my house because they had to access the neighbor's house through my house. When I left, my landlord, she's such an incredible woman. Oh my goodness, she's such a blessing. She stayed to make sure the kids are okay. My friends and the kids, we all went to the airport. And that's how I left. I left like that. I left with the burning house next door. That's how I left. And we're back. We're back. We're back. Feeling positive. Feeling very, very positive. Although I felt so depressed when I left home. I felt depressed. I didn't want to leave the situation the way it is. I didn't want to leave. But at the same time, I felt I'm not ready. I haven't dealt with what I came here to deal with. I'm going back exactly the same. I haven't. What do you mean? What do you even mean? But as soon as I landed, guys, as soon as I saw those Aboriginal paintings, I thought, I love this country. I actually love this country. But I still want to move back home. I'm still planning on moving back home. But I want to live in both places. I love this place, and I love my home, and I love my independence. I love adulting. I'm not always good at it, and I'm still learning this single adulting, but I see light. I see light. As soon as my mind shifted, as soon as I got here, as soon as I landed in Perth, actually, because I'm going to do a story time about missing my plane. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I've seen your comments, your likes. Thank you. And welcome to my channel. I don't think I welcomed you. And don't forget to subscribe and click that like and share. Help my channel grow, guys. Help my channel grow. I'm so happy we got to 3.5. 5K, guys. Let's do 5K. Let's go 5K. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And let me know what you want to see, okay? Your wish is my command. I'm here for you. So let me know what it is you want to see from my channel. All right? I cannot promise anything, but I want to give you content that you want to see from me, but be realistic. Me, so you know what I can do, the kinds of things that I do. So try and align it to that. But I love you guys, and keep strong. Any Ladies and gentlemen going through difficulty or marriage breakdown, struggling with parenting teenagers, let's hold on, keep strong, it's gonna be all right. Or being unwell, struggling with health or loved ones' health, finances, struggling with your faith, struggling with hating yourself, low self-esteem, struggling with losing weight, struggling with gaining weight, struggling with hating yourself, struggling with feeling negative all the time, struggling with unhappiness, struggling with being unkind, struggling with hopelessness. Thinking of you, praying for you. Hold on. Stay alive. And may God help you see the light, be positive, be strong, and may He help you be courageous. The Bible says, be strong and courageous, do not be afraid. Have I not commanded you, God says, Joshua 1:9. Be courageous. Don't be afraid to make difficult decisions. Be courageous and walk in faith. Everything is a leap of faith. Jesus came to give us life and life in abundance, and we need to reach out for it. It's for us. Abundant life is for us, and we need to reach out for it. Okay, all the best, guys. Thank you for watching. Love you, but remember that God loves you. Loves you. Hallie does this. What does she do? She'll teach me. She does it with her fingers. Love you even more. I think that even more. And that is true. Ciao, ciao.
Helen, you watched everything. Thank you so much for watching everything. Now don't forget to subscribe and go back to my other videos and scroll and watch everything. There's very good things in here, very good interesting things. You are number one. Now thank you and take care of yourself.